come on, Rohit. You had to roll up Chelsea Green,
Lucky man.
small package. Yeah. I mean, it is. I get it, but you're right. I understand. I understand, Rohit. I understand. Damn, Moose. We're not even friends. You trying to cop a plea, man. You like, nah, Moose. It's war. Like you don't do what they did to a man's wife and not expect to get hit back. Like it's true. Like the rollers and the ballers. Yeah, but Morrissey, you're a bitch. He's a bitch. He started walking towards him, knowing that security was right there, about to pop out. I'm like, this N-word is a pussy. That's exactly what I said. A 7-foot pussy, and you can't teach that.
And you can't teach that.
7-foot pussy, and you can't teach that. What a way to kick off Blunt Impact. We got that 7-foot pussy in the main event. We're starting off hot, guys. We got that guy in the main event. We got a barn cat fight where almost a couple of murders were committed. We got X Division matches. We got tag team matches. We got everything on this episode of Blunt Impact. But before we get into it, let's get funky. Ladies and gentlemen, heels and heelettes, welcome back to another episode of Blunt Impact Live. We changed the time just a little bit. We moved up a little bit to be closer to the Impact range, try to get those viewers in. But I am your boy, Chris G. This is my tag team partner, the three-time baby making champion of the world, Ness. And we are joined by our co-host, Mary Jane. Ness, you ate your weed today. It's fine though. It's fine.
Yeah.
You still fit the criteria. Yeah, hi.
Yeah.
That's all that matters here. Everybody at home, we like to thank you for watching. If you don't know what we do here, we cover Impact Wrestling every episode, every week. So we want to thank you guys. If it's your first time here, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that share button. Share it with whoever you want. I don't care if they're alive, if they're dead, if they're not. I don't care. Pets, make your pet a Facebook and then share it to your pet. Fuck it. Why not? Send us those comments. Let us know how you felt about the show. If you didn't watch it, let us know how you feel about us reviewing it. Let us know what you think. Engage with us. Of course, we can't reach every comment though. So if you want your comment read, guaranteed, you will have to send us a super chat. And share. Did I say that one? Yeah, I said share. Share, subscribe, all that good shit. Hit the bell for the notifications for the True Heel Heat YouTube channel so you're notified every time we go live or drop a video. We got our boy Frantic World in the comments. What's up, Chris G, Ness, and chat? What's up, Frantic World? Glad to see you again. We're here to get into another good episode of wrestling, Impact Wrestling. It is the September 30th episode. Ness, how you feeling today?
Feeling mighty fine, good brother. True Heels, what's the deal? Yes. It's funny that you said people, oh yeah, make a Facebook for your pet. People make Facebook for their pets, make Facebook for their kids, make a joint Facebook when your girl goes through your personal Facebook account. She don't trust you no more. So
I haven't gotten there. I haven't gotten
there either. But all that criteria, make sure that you show love on all platforms, especially Facebook, with all that, all those different type of forms of having an account, whether it be your pet, your child, you got a joint Facebook account, make sure you guys like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, retweet us, all the above.
Yes, all the above. Don't forget those subscriptions though. We need you guys to subscribe to the True Heel Heat YouTube channel. And of course, smoke responsibly. Because before we get into Impact Wrestling, you know what we like to do. We like to light up that Mary Jane. Ness, yours is digested.
Yeah.
Yours is
Yeah.
digested. So if you will do the pleasure, do the
Oh
honors
yeah.
for me. I rolled up like a good gram in this. This one's kind of thick. It's gonna have to last me tomorrow to work. But count this down, good brothers. Start at 3, go down to 1 if you're home. If you're eating your weed like Ness is, if you're smoking your weed like I am, whatever you're smoking out of joints, blunts, bamboo, raws, Bob Marley's, rice, elements. They got all these little papers. They all do the same shit. But yeah, we're gonna light up at 1. Ness, start us off, brother.
I'm gonna do the count. I'm gonna do the drum roll. 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Now we have to. There's a lot to get into this episode.
Yeah, it is.
There's a lot, and it's good. This is one of the. I'll be honest. This is one of the best all around Impact episodes
Mhm.
I've seen in a while, and that's saying something because they've been putting on decent episodes.
Yeah.
But we have to start with our picks. Ness is 23-12 coming into today. I am 19-16. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we could turn some luck around. SP3, our tribal chief, with the good reminder. Remember to drop a like on this video. It helps out the channel a lot. Enjoy the show and light up. Yes, sir. Light that bitch up. But speaking of lighting that bitch up, our opener lit this bitch up. We started off with a bang. It was a triple threat match between Laredo Kid, Trey Miguel, and the returning Alex Zane, formerly known as Ari Sterling in NXT for about 18 minutes. We've seen him. And now he's back in Impact Wrestling where I think he belongs because he's just such a good fit here. Really fits that X Division mold. These guys absolutely tore it down. Good fast paced X Division match. You see all the spots they're pulling out. We had nice running Hurricane Rana from Trey to Laredo Kid from the ring to the outside. And then Alex Zane follows up with a nice springboard moonsault where he jumps on the rope inside and then lands outside on the two guys. They cut to Matthew Raybolt in the back, and he's watching the match, stroking his little Fu Manchu, his little beard and shit. Very intrigued. Uh, a nice cutter from Laredo Kid to Trey Miguel, who then splashes on Alex Zane. They had a couple cool spots like that where they just hit one guy and the other guy falls on the other guy, but all good shit. Trey hits the Meteora on Laredo Kid for the win. 1, 2, 3. I picked Trey Miguel. Ness picked Laredo Kid, so I get the one up on that one to start the night. We cut to Trey Miguel. We got it. The intensity in Trey Miguel's face. He's hyped. He's hyped. The guy in the left doesn't know where the fuck he's at right now. He's tripping. But and then he's there with his great grandfather, and they're having a great time. That's my boy Blue. That's the real Blue. We have our boy Blue, but that's Blue from old school right there.
Yeah.
But then we cut to Matthew Raywalt in the back, and he's watching Laredo Kid. He sees him as a fellow artist. Very creepy but classy. The people don't understand his art. They don't understand Laredo Kid's art, and he invites Laredo Kid to accept him next week, whatever that means. I don't want to accept anybody, but well, I accept you for who you are, but I don't want to
Not like,
accept anybody
yeah.
physically. Yeah, I'm not accepting you physically. Spiritually, emotionally, mentally, morally, I'll accept you, but physically, no, I'm rejecting. But yes, good fast paced match to open up the show. I had a good time watching this one. And by the way, this was the first match for the to get into the X Division tournament. I'm not sure how it's gonna play out, like the actual final match for the X Division title, but they're having a series of triple threat matches to determine winners, and then these winners will face off in some type of match. So this was the first one of what looks to be a pretty good X Division tournament. So how do you feel about this, Ness?
Yeah, this match definitely set the tone for the night. A lot of high flying, high octane, fast paced action. What the X Division represents. A lot of crazy spots. Yes, I thought I had this in the bag, especially with Alex Zane, him returning to Impact. I thought they were gonna make his return be major in a way with him picking up the victory. I'm not upset with Trey Miguel getting this one because once you get down to that, the either the tournament and definitely the finals of the X Division, the title, you want those seasoned X Division talents, those people that could put on the banger of a classic regarding the X Division championship. So why not have Trey Miguel? He's definitely been in the running for an X Division title run for the past few months. He's been putting on great performances.
Yeah.
I feel as though like his time should be coming to get the X Division title once again. So, this was a great match, and like I can't even though I didn't pick him, I can't be upset at the win because this match was just so good. And again, it set the precedent for the rest of the night.
Yeah, I actually hope he wins. I mean, he's
Yeah,
been showing out the last couple months. Like, he's been really innovative with his offense, which is what I've been
yeah,
noticing. So, like, he's up there with guys like, well, I mean, I mean, everybody in AEW.
yeah.
They always show me innovative offense, but that's another show. That's on Friday nights. Uh, Next up, we got to talk about the Influence taking on Jordan Grace and Rachel Ellering in a tag match, and this for no contenders match for the Knockouts tag team titles. Uh, that championship match will take place at KO Knockdown, which is the all women's Impact Plus special that'll be happening sooner. I
Next
think
week.
later this month. Oh, it's next week.
Next
Look at
week.
that. It's in
Yeah.
October. Yes, the first week of October.
Oh,
So most likely we'll be covering that.
speaking of which, well, this is what I don't get. They haven't. I think it's the 9th. Yeah, which is next. Yeah, which literally next week. So at this point, there's Lady Frost, Renee Michelle, and Mercedes Martinez as entrance into that. Um, they didn't. The only reason I'm saying it now is because they didn't say everybody that's in that shit, and it's literally next week. So more than likely, we'll probably cover it more next week.
Hmm.
But just off the top of those three right there, well, especially for Mercedes Martinez
Yeah.
and Lady Frost, Renee Michelle is cool, nice to look at. As far as like in ring, eh, eh. But yeah, Mercedes Martinez, Lady Frost, those are two great additions. Again, nothing wrong with Renee Michelle, but far as skill level, yeah, I don't put her on the level of the other two.
Just whenever you say Renee Michelle,
Yeah, yeah,
that's
that's
that's all we're gonna
now.
see.
Now, what are we talking about? Look, she's at the top. She's at all the way at the top. There. But yeah, as far as just in ring ability, eh,
Drake
eh.
Maverick, you motorboating son of a bitch, you.
Lucky fuck.
But yes, we go into the tag team match. The Influence versus Jordan Grace and Rachel Ellering. Solid tag match. We had some basic psychology, basically. Heels doing the heel shit to take over the first half of the match, cutting off the ring, keeping Jordan Grace down. We get to the commercial. The Influence still working on Jordan Grace. Finally, we get the hot tag to Rachel Ellering. She starts tossing bitches around, just flinging them. Just see you later. Caleb puts Madison's foot on the rope after a nice double team move by Jordan and Rachel. And it breaks down into a little bit of a back and forth. But outside of the ring, Jordan Grace gets distracted by Caleb with a K. And the Influence hits a double team finisher for the win where they do like this little kissy shit beforehand. Ness picked the Influence. I picked Jordan and Rachel. So now we're even for the night. But the Influence stands tall. They take a nice selfie. We see Tennille Dashwood, of course. And yeah, solid tag team match. I enjoyed it. How about you?
Yeah, this is a this was a match. I literally almost picked Jordan and Rachel Ellering. Also, I'm glad I didn't. I don't know. Some just like no, don't pick them. I guess because they got the victory at shit. What was the shit that just happened? Fuck.
Well, I forgot this was a match for the number one contendership, because then I would
Yeah.
have went with the heels because Decay are the tag team champions and they are a face team. So
Well, not even that. I think it would have been a better match against Jordan and
me
Rachel,
too.
in my
Me
opinion.
too.
So I honestly just forgot that it even was for the number one contendership. I just remembered Jordan and Rachel getting the victory. Well, Jordan, Rachel, and Taylor Wilde getting the victory over the influence of Caleb with the K. And Caleb was literally the factor in that, that hindered Rachel and Jordan getting this victory because even though Tennille and Madison Rain were, kind of handling the team of Jordan Grace and Rachel Ellering. It just came down to Caleb being that extra, well, literally extra man on the outside, helping the influence. So solid match with a solid result. Again, they're outnumbered. What can you do?
What can you do? Speaking of what can you do, our boy Blue has changed his name. He's now Hard Work Bearcat Blue. What up, my favorite tag team on True Hill Heat? You my boy Blue. I'm gonna start. All right, Bearcat Blue. I'm gonna just call him Bearcat Blue from now on. It's all good. Uh, next up, we got to talk about Christopher Daniels. He has a nice interview in the back, basically explaining why he's back. Christopher Daniels, why are you back? Well, the Forbidden Door brought him back, but why knock on the door when you help build the house? Referring to Impact Wrestling as the company, formerly known as TNA, Christopher Daniels is one of the architects, so to speak. Josh Alexander interrupts, thanks him for helping build the company and helping last week, and then Christian interrupts and says he would have not needed the help if somebody would have kept their eye on the ball. Talking about Josh Alexander. Uh, but he didn't come out because they're all buddy and buddy and shit. He came out because he doesn't want any excuses at Bound for Glory. He tells Josh, if you want to be the champ, you got to check your emotions at the door, like the drunk chick that comes to the bar and she's too fucked up, she's too sloppy, and you got to see you later. Put you in the Uber and hopefully you get home safe. But yes, after this, we cut to the match. It is Madman Fulton with Ace Austin against the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels, his first match in Impact Wrestling in, I believe, 7 years.
Yeah.
Uh, good match, back and forth. Vintage Fallen Angel, he hits a nice Arabian moonsault to the outside. Didn't kill himself or almost kill himself this time, which is always a good sign. Madman Fulton looked strong. He had a nice hanging vertical suplex on Christopher Daniels that he kept him up there for a few seconds. He had a nice crossbody from the second rope. Wasn't too bad. Uh, a funny spot though. Christopher Daniels hits like a little STO, like close to the mat, close to the ring. And Madman Fulton's a tall dude, and just the way he
Yeah.
took him out looked like he snapped his leg, but everything was good. Fulton, I guess, is a flexible dude. His leg didn't snap. My leg, I still would have been in the hospital right now. And this was taped weeks ago. Josh Alexander takes out Ace Austin before he can interfere. Angel wings. Uh, but Fulton kicks out at one. He kicks out at one like a fucking
It's
beast.
crazy.
But then Christopher Daniels hits a barrage of offense and then hits the best moonsault ever, and he finally gets to 1, 2, 3. Me and Ness both picked Christopher Daniels to win this match. We cut to the backstage. Madman Fulton and Ace are pissed. They jag a cameraman to go see Scott D'Amore. They have a problem. Scott needs to settle it. And he says, well, you know what? Christian had a problem too. He wants to settle it. So you know what? Let's just have a tag team match next week. So next week, it will be a tag team match between Madman Fulton and Ace Austin going up against Josh Alexander and Christian Cage. I enjoyed the match. I enjoyed seeing Christopher Daniels wrestling again, first and foremost, but back in
Yeah.
Impact Wrestling, it was pretty cool. Feels right because he is an Impact legend.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm here for it. And I'm cool with the tag team match that they set up with another feud, besides Madman Fulton. So this was cool. How'd you feel about this?
When Teddy Long used to make people go one-on-one with the Undertaker, fucking that's what Scott kind of does that shit with like the tag matches. Like, oh, you and this person have a problem with those two people. we're gonna have a tag match next
We're
week.
just
So it's
we're just gonna have a tag match. Like
yeah, yeah, we're just gonna have a tag match.
we're just gonna have a tag match.
It just always happens. It never fails. That's his ace in the hole. No pun intended, actually. When you think about it, but yeah, having Christopher Daniels back in Impact, it does feel right. Haven't seen him in an Impact ring in 7 years. Haven't seen him in a wrestling ring in quite some time, and like either a little under a year or probably like around the year. Since his last match with Kaz, Frank Kazarian against the Young Bucks, that last match they had, and then they were going to go their separate ways. Ever since then, it's been a while. So, and then even his eyes still fucked up from that match too. It's like it's carrying over. But yeah, this was a good match to see him back in, and it was nice to see him up against someone as dominant as Madman Fulton, because that win just meant that much more to it. Again, the Angels wings, Fulton kicks out at one. That's not a regular person, doing something like that. So it just shows that Daniels had to fight for this win, got it. Also like the fact that Josh Alexander came out there. He was the backup, so Ace couldn't really affect the match. Now the two TNA legends in Christopher Daniels and Christian Cage are going to face the newer generation in Impact right now as Madman Fulton and Ace Austin. So that's going to be another match. I think that's going to be good for next week, and it also plays up
Christian and Daniels.
Oh shit! I'm my bad. It was I said Christian. It's Josh and Christian. No, it's Josh and Christopher Daniels versus.
Oh,
Ace
okay, all
Austin
right. Josh
and-
Alexander and Christian.
Yeah. My bad. I said Christian Cage. I'm thinking about when Christian
I thought
came
it was
out
Christian.
talking.
No, I thought it was Christian Cage. That's why. It is
Is it?
Christian Cage.
It
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is. So
Oh
it's
yeah,
Christian.
man. I'm
It's
all.
Christian
I'm
Cage and
off.
Josh
I'm all.
Alexander. This is
It's
what happened when we
an
eat edibles and smoke on
Yeah.
camera, guys. We
Yeah.
get
I'm
a
all
little
low.
confused,
A little
but we got
flustered.
it.
Yeah,
We got it
my
right
bad.
though.
My
We
bad,
got it
guys.
right.
Pardon me. But yeah, it's going to be a good match regardless. But far as fuck, I'm getting confused again. Far as I'm getting confused between Christopher Daniels and Christian Cage. Fucking both Chris's. And
Go
then we
ahead,
got Chris
call him
G right
Christian.
here.
Call him
Yeah,
Christian
and then we
Daniels.
got Chris G. We got Chris G. I like the fact that Daniel, let me just say it's Daniels, because at least I can say that and not
There we
get
go.
confused. So Daniels makes his presence known. Like, look, yeah, I'm back here in Impact, but I'm not here to be fucking buddy with everybody. Like, I'm gonna make my intentions known, which he's gonna be going after I'm pretty sure he'll be going after the Impact World Championship. It just makes sense. You're not coming back to just I'm just happy to be here. Like, no, you want to come back, you want to make some noise, come in at the highest level. Why not go after the world champion? And it just makes it even more better that more people are eyeing this championship, making it more prestigious, making it seem more important. Because that's what, at the end of the day, that's what they're in the business for, to be at the top level of the company that they're in. But on another note, it's just weird how him and Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian are no longer teaming together, but they're both in the Forbidden Door back in Impact. So like it's just random as shit, but I'm here for it regardless.
Yeah, I had no complaints on my side about that.
Yeah.
Before we get into the main event, there was a lot of segments in between, but some good shit. We're gonna start with a few. We're gonna start with Finjuice. They got a promo. They got a bone to pick with Bullet Club. They were outnumbered by Bullet Club. Juice is looking like a pimp in 2007.
Yeah. You got that's a pimp named Slipback.
Yeah,
A pimp named Juice Robinson.
He got oh my god, he got the super firm. He's a pimp named Juice. We got a pimp named Juice, and then he got his driver on the side, Finley. My son Finley's the driver, his right hand man, his consigliere. But they recruited Chris Sabin for the match next week. So it'll be these two guys, Finjuice, Chris Sabin, going up against Chris Bay, Hikuleu, and Alphonse Hasmo, the Bullet Club.
Nice. That's gonna be nice. I know.
Yes.
See, yeah, they're definitely they know what season it is. It's Bound for Glory season. They know that they gotta stack the deck, so to speak, to get people interested.
Mhm.
And like even if this episode is gonna be the episodes going up to the pay-per-view, they're gonna be all like tonight's is gonna be it's definitely gonna garner people in to want to buy the pay-per-view.
Yeah, I hope so. But what we might not see on the pay per view, perhaps this might be the last time we see it. And we talking about the Palace, Daddy.
Yeah.
Swinger Palace got a tie on. He asks the Swingerella, "How do I look, Daddy?" Johnny Bravo is not worried about Scott coming in. Scott's a reasonable dude. He knew him for a long time. Starts speaking his fucking carny lingo, but he gives Scott D'Amore a deal. He said the deal is you don't take BFG to Vegas, and I get to keep my illegal casino running, Daddy. Scott says, how the fuck
That's
is that
that
a
deal.
deal? You basically win, and I don't really get anything, bro. Swinger says, "Fuck it, we're going to Vegas. I'm gonna run the strip, Daddy." Scott says, "Do you have a license for for Vegas, a gaming's license for the commission, whatever?" Swinger says, "No, Daddy. I don't even have one for Tennessee." Dickhead, why'd you say that? You just blew yourself up because now Scott says he has to shut down the Palace permanently. What the fuck, Scott? I like you. Don't make me dislike you because you're shutting down my favorite casino. Fuck Caesar's Palace. Fuck Harrah's. Fuck the Mandalay, Trump's, all that shit.
All that
I want to go
shit.
to
Yeah.
Swingers Palace. You always win at Swingers Palace. But unfortunately, they're shutting it down. So, how you feel about this, Ness? I know you're not too happy.
Hell no, I'm not happy at all. But what can I say? Fucking Swinger's an idiot. Like, well, clearly we know this is an illegal underground, this is a bootleg casino. So I wouldn't be over there advertising it like, oh, I don't have my gaming's license to run this. It's fucking underground. Who said that? But we have so many memories. All of the greatest segments of Impact have been in Swingers Palace. And if it wasn't Swingers Palace, Johnny Swinger was involved somehow. I hope we find something new. I hope Swinger ends up somewhere else. Because these are always the best part of the shows, man. Like, this is the
I
best
want
part
to
of the
see
shows, Daddy.
Bravo. It won't happen, but it'd be fun. It'd be hilarious if Bravo was running like fucking illegal cockfights in the back now, like normal casinos.
And like Scott walks into the locker room, fucking chickens go. Yeah, that's
It's
definitely
just
not gonna
chickens
happen.
fucking each other.
They'll get canceled real quick. That's not gonna happen.
Is that shit legal in Tennessee? I don't know. If
That
you're
shit
from
illegal
Tennessee,
everywhere.
if you're from Tennessee and that shit is legal, let me know.
We got. I don't know, man. I gotta start a petition. Bring back Swingers Palace or something. Scott, I don't know. We gotta make it legal. We gotta do something. We can't go out like this.
Oh man,
We can't lose. Everybody's losing. I'm losing. Chris G's losing. You're losing.
we all losing.
Yeah.
We got to get to some comments. We got people in the comments section. We had our boy Blue, Frantic World, Jordan Grace is so good in the ring. Agreed. David Valentine, Impact is trying to be the number 3 promotion in the world behind WWE and AEW. New Japan's still up there, but in terms of entertainment, I'm putting WWE like 7th right now.
Yeah.
Teddy was the king of booking tag matches player.
Yeah, that
Oh,
too. Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all, see, we can't say that. Not getting along with these fools. Well, guess what? Tonight we're gonna have a tag match player.
Pretty
And
much.
pretty
Yeah.
much. So too bad there's no Undertaker. I want to see somebody go one-on-one with the Undertaker again. And shout out to CM for the $5 super chat. Only way for me to hear about Impact since it's not on Twitch live anymore. Well, even more reason for you to join us here on Blunt Impact Live. Roll one up, enjoy the ride, enjoy some laughs. We appreciate the super chat and we appreciate you joining us tonight. This is my favorite show online. I love it. We appreciate the love. SP3 doesn't matter if it's Christian Cage, Christopher Daniels, Chris G, Josh Alexander wins that Bound for Glory.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
You don't know about the Puerto Rican destroyer, bro. All right, don't make me start training. All right, I'll start training and shit start raining. Whoo, motherfuckers be painting. Hard work, Bearcat Blue. The Impact title does need more prestige when Christian walks out into AEW with it on. I feel like he's flexing the European title.
Shit.
Oh
Damn.
shit. Oh damn.
I mean,
Kinda.
Hey, it's a,
Kinda feels
at
like
least
that.
it's a world title, you know, and
It's a world title.
and he had to beat one of the best, if not the best wrestler in the world right now, Kenny Omega, to get it. So
No. I don't know. I still like the title, but I do get the European title reference. SP3 Juice looking like Cat Williams. Yo, he looks like Cat Williams' little cousin. Matt Williams. I'm pretty sure we got a Matt Williams in the chat. We got a Matt Williams in the chat. We can shout him out. Yeah, they do look like they're straight out of 07. See, that was a good year for pimps, apparently.
Yeah.
And our hardworking Bearcat Boy Blue with the $5 super chat, of course, because I'm pretty sure this show is demonetized. Don't be surprised. We know the loopholes.
Yeah.
So we appreciate the super chat though, and of course every week we appreciate your time here with us on Blunt Impact Live, Frantic World Winners Bound for Glory. It's October 20.
I want to say
the second is
7th or
Saturday
8th?
9th. No, I think it's
No, I
the
think it's 29th,
16th.
right? Hold on.
27th. I think it would be the 27th. Yeah, I believe it's the 27th.
No, it's a Saturday. Hold on. Let me Google.
Yeah.
Hold on. Bound for
Yeah, it's a Saturday.
Glory.
See, when this is what happens when you have two potheads that don't know math. Well, I know math, but it's like it's very distorted.
The
right now.
23rd.
The 23rd.
23rd. Yep.
There we go.
23rd.
There
And
we go.
and it's at 10 p.m. because they're in Vegas. Now, in my opinion, they should have ran it at like 4 p.m. over there, which would be 7 p.m. for us on the East Coast. But, you know, in Vegas, you can go out, you can have a show at like 7 at night, get out at 11, and literally still have 12 hours to do shit from like 11 at night until like 11 in the morning. It's fucking Vegas. So not us on the East Coast, though.
Yeah. You just walk out the casino in his daytime. Like, oh shit. I feel like Bradley Cooper right now.
You know what just hit me? Since you said that, hopefully Swinger can fucking hit the jackpot in Vegas. You know, hit Scott off with a bribe. Hit Scott off with a bribe, and then we get
bring the
Palace
back, Daddy.
Yeah,
bring it back, Daddy.
Come on.
SP3. I thought I was gonna have to jump on and produce to get these super chats and comments. Y'all be too high and joking. I'm getting better on the job, motherfucker. It's not easy. I need more experience, but we're getting better. We're getting there. I just had the comment section blocked out for a few minutes, but that's because I'm high and stupid. But I figured it out.
Yeah.
That's why I got to the comments. We're good though. We're good. Let me rock. It would have clashed with AEW Dynamite.
That's my bad. I keep forgetting that Dynamite's on Saturday too.
It's good timing. So it's at 7 o'clock. You said Eastern Standard Time.
No, it's at 10. It's at 10.
It's at 10.
Yeah, I think
Dynamite's early.
Yeah.
Okay. So it looks like we might have a watch along for Bound for Glory. I think that'd be a good idea. So we're gonna put that in the works, and instead of having we might have a roundtable review too, but we will have a watch along.
Yep.
Yeah. So get your Mary Jane ready for October 23rd, guys. And please, if kids are trick-or-treating, don't put your edibles in their shit. Make sure you separate the candy from the fake candy.
First of all, why would you want to waste good edibles on fucking children trick-or-treating?
No,
come on now.
Nobody does that. It's bored people making memes. Back to the segments that we got. We just covered Swingers Palace, right? Am I correct? Now we are at Violent by Design. Eric Young, intense as always. just talking shit about Rhino, warning him he has to come out, make the right choice. He has to make a decision, walk with us or walk away, but no one walks away from Violent by Design. Let me take this comment off. Nobody walks away from Violent by Design. Rhino finally comes out. He looks flustered. He looks kind of high or like distorted because he just doesn't know. He looks like he doesn't want to be there. He's conflicting. He's fighting his inner demons. Uh, EY channels his inner Spike Lee and says, "Do the right thing."
White
Fi-
Lee.
White Lee. White Lee. Finally, Heath fucking
Yeah.
returns.
Yeah.
Finally, he got Kid's chance. He beats up Dean Earns. He tries to stop him in the ring. He clears the ring of Joe Doring. And Eric Young kind of just slips out because I think he's still hurt. Or he might have just hit Eric Young with a nice punch. I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, he asks his Rhino for a hug. Hug it, bring it in, man. Give me a hug. Show me some love, bro. Like, you joined the dudes that beat me up and put me on the shelf, but it's cool. I forgive you. Show me some love. And this motherfucking scumbag Rhino just walks away. He goes out the back like the stripper with the stalker. Doesn't want to be seen. It's bullshit. You hug your boy after he just saved your ass from getting jumped. But it is what it is. I'm just happy to see Heath back. What about you?
Yeah, it's nice to see Heath back. It's been way too long, and like I know, he was injured and things like that. But it, I don't know, man. I don't know where they're going with this right now because it, I, I don't know. I'm conflicting myself because on one hand, you know how I feel about Violent by Design. Big book this shit. It's great, but Rhino and Heath were a thing before Rhino joins Violent by Design. So it's like, what are we doing here? Is Rhino clearly he's conflicted? He doesn't know if he wants to show his loyalty to Violent by Design or if he wants to show his loyalty to his friend. That he even got a chance to be in Impact. He wouldn't even been in Impact if it wasn't for Rhino. So I don't know. I'm gonna just wait and see how it plays out. Probably going to lead up to something for Bound for Glory. They'll probably jump. They'll probably jump Heath. Rhino will probably come make the save, something like that. But again, I just gotta watch and wait and see how it plays out because I don't know. I honestly, all I can do is guess right now. Off the top of my
It
head,
could go a few different ways. So like
yeah.
I'm not completely I can't big book this shit.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
can't.
really know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
direction they're gonna go
I'm
neither.
not even going to attempt it. I can't because I just off the top of the head, I just would have thought, oh, Heath comes back, Heath and Rhino back together, and that would have been it. It wouldn't have been no. Oh well, are you gonna join Heath again, Rhino? Like they're pretty much just leaving that up in the air for us to speculate. It'll probably be Heath and Rhino again, but they're just leaving that door open to let you think like, oh, well, what if it doesn't happen like this? So again, it's something to keep us lingering and holding on until they actually strike while the iron's hot, so to speak.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see something materialized by Bound for Glory.
Yeah.
Couple comments. Impact needs to get a secondary title like Caribbean or Middle East Asian Championship or South American Championship. David Valentine. Well, they have the X Division Championship, which is a pretty
Yeah.
solid mid card title. And speaking of titles, they have a new championship coming on the way. It's called the Digital Media Championship. They're having a tournament for it. They're gonna crown the champ in a 6-way match before Bound for Glory. It's probably gonna be like the pre-show match. The matches are like on Tuesdays and Thursdays on Impact Plus or something. So I think we'll just cover the tournament update. We'll just update the tournament every week until we get to the actual BF Bound for Glory show, and then we'll watch the match, and then we could just review the match. Cause I mean, we could watch the matches on our own time and try to watch it, but to Impact Plus, getting that shit is a bitch. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we do with that with the Digital Media Championship, but we'll cover it in some form or fashion here on Blunt Impact
I
Live.
like that idea of it because it's pretty much trying to be like their like a TV title, but they know in this day and age, people don't really necessarily watch television like that.
True.
And so, like, if any parts of Impact that I miss, I just go straight to the Instagram. They literally will upload the whole match right there on Instagram. So again, digital media, it allows you to see well, at the end of the day, media, social media, digital, whatever you want to call it, it's all media. So that makes I actually dig that. You know, it's pretty much like their I guess for the lack of a better comparison, like the internet championship that Zack Ryder or
Yeah.
Matt Cardona used to have.
That's why I'm like,
So
this is perfect for
that
for
is that is
Cardona.
perfect. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, it is. It's perfect for Cardona.
But yes, this is the new championship. Impact needs to sign WCW legend and Power Plant alumni Hard Work Bobby Walker or AEW to help with their diversity issue. Hard work, hard work. Speaking of hard work, we have some of the most hardworking wrestlers in the world, and they're learning how to be a professional wrestler by the most professional wrestler, Brian Myers. And this is chapter 41, physical fitness. Uh, he's here with this band of misfits. I don't know what to call them at this point. Zicky Dice can't do a goddamn push-up. Brian Myers says his form is disgusting. The other guy, Mikey Lemons, Mickey Lemons, whatever the fuck his name is.
Mickey, I think Mikey Lemon. I don't even fucking
Mikey.
know, bro.
We're gonna
That
call him
dude.
Mickey Lemons. He's struggling. Beal's busting him out pretty good though. But after about 250 straight, they all look like they're about to die and throw up. They asked why VSK didn't do any push-ups. Well, he finished 10 minutes ago, and then he flexes. Brian Myers playing favorite. Or he's accused of them playing favorite, but he just says VSK he's ahead of the curve. He's a cut ahead of them. Beal hands he takes VSK for a nice steak dinner. He says, "Fuck it, we're out. Let's go get steak." Beal hands Ziggy Dice and Mikey Lemon's notebooks and says, "If you guys don't want to get cut, since it's your fault for losing the match last week, start taking some fucking notes." And he tries to run after Myers while Mikey Lemon squirts lemon juice in in Zicky's face, and Zicky tells him, "Don't ever squirt on me again." I don't know. Now, if we talk about Mikey Lemons, don't squirt on me. But if we talk about the squirt business, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And if you don't know who the squirt business is, don't even Google it because you'll probably find some wild shit. Just DM me. I'll tell you who they are. Or just watch NXT.
I'm saying, catch
watch
us Tuesday
NXT.
nights after reviewing NXT 2.0.
Yeah. Just
Even if you
watch
don't want to watch the show, just watch us.
Yeah, just we'll plug the squirt business at the end of this show. Don't worry. But yeah, how'd you feel about this segment?
All right. So I'll say this: if there's no Swingers Palace, Brian Myers as the most professional wrestler segments are a nice substitute. They're always entertaining. I like how or SP as SP3 says, they're called the learning tree.
I like that.
I like that. Yeah, I like that. I like the fact that Brian has, again, because I hated him when we first started doing this. There was nothing that I really liked about Brian Myers. Didn't find him entertaining. Didn't find him that great in the ring. Didn't think he was charismatic. Was pretty much a pain in the ass for me to have to watch him on my television. But as the months went on, he got to show a little bit more of what he can do as far as a character. I really started getting entertained by him, and then his in-ring started picking up as well. So at the moment, I can definitely say I'm a Brian Myers fan. And now the fact that he has his own little pretty much a faction forming right now. Sam Beal, again, as goofy as he is, he plays his character very well. Zicky Dice, I know him a little bit from NWA. That guy, I like his character. Again, all these guys are
funny. He's like a sleaze bag, but he's funny.
Yeah, they're all entertaining. They're all hitting a mark with their characters, so it all makes sense as far as like who they are and what they're about, because they're all scumbags, just like Brian Myers is a scumbag at the end of the day. So again, if there's no Swingers Pals, which is looking like we won't be having any more of that going forward, I'll be looking out for Brian Myers' most professional wrestler segments going forward.
We got Slammin' Sammy Bearcat Joe. Who takes a bite of a lemon? I don't know, but if you got a kid like a toddler and you let them taste lemon for the first time, it's one of the funniest things you ever see.
Yeah.
And if you have an animal, I let my cat taste lemon one time and she fucking tweaked for like 5 minutes. It was great. Sorry, Peter. David Valentine, Vince didn't use Brian Myers right at all. At this point, who the fuck does Vince use right? Besides a select few. But that's neither here or there. Next up, we got to talk about the Good Bros, kinda, because they're just really still on vacation, living the good life,
Yeah.
getting lit. They got wine. They look high. You probably finished jerking off like 3 minutes before they filmed this because they're sick fucks. But they do mention the Bullet Club, and the formula stays the same: a magic killer, 1, 2, 3, and a just too sweet. Some good shit there, just keeping them on TV.
Yeah.
But the next segment, it's not even the main event, but the fucking next segment.
The main event segment.
This is
Not,
the main
not
event.
the main
This is the
event
main
segment,
event,
but the
yeah.
main event of segments. Yeah.
This is the main event of the segments. And Deonna Purrazzo is feeling gangster. She says, fuck it. I'm going to pull up on Mickey James at her home. And hardcore country, she's in the countryside. So she finds her ass in the barn.
Yeah.
And that's it. They start rolling. And it's a sight to see.
Yeah.
They're let me see if I can go through this. I got to go through this. They're fighting in the hay. Deonna hits her with a wheelbarrow, as we see in the back. She tries to lock her in, but Mickey gets out. Then she tries to murder Mickey James with a rake, to no
Yeah.
avail. Mickey James makes a comeback and hits her with a nice like bike helmet, I think. Then Deonna tries to choke her with a rope, tries to commit murder again. Mickey sprays her with the hose and then tries to drown Deonna with the hose. Deonna says, fuck it, I'm going to just return the favor and tries to drown Mickey James in the bucket. That's 3 attempted murders in one scene by Deonna Purrazzo. And somebody's like, hey, what the fuck is going on over there? Deonna says, all right, this is over for now, bitch, and bounces. I didn't explain it that great, but if there's one segment you have to watch from this, and we usually pick Swingers Palace, this is it. If you could find this you could find it on Twitter. Just go on Impact Wrestling's Twitter. You can find this whole segment.
Or their Instagram. It'll definitely be on
their
there.
Instagram.
They'll definitely they'd be fucking better. They better have it.
No,
on
it will
Instagram.
be. It will be. Definitely check this out because it was one of the best segments of the night for sure. And this night was filled with good segments. So this was probably the best one. How'd you feel?
Hardcore country. Like now I want their match at Bound for Glory to be a hardcore match. I know it's not going to happen, but this definitely opened the door for that to possibly happen for Mickey to be like, you know what? You made this into a blood feud. Like the ladies, we don't get that far as women's wrestling quite often in the major promotions that, their feuds feel like blood feuds. That's more so for the men's division. This is some real shit. What woman do you know pulls up on somebody at their house, on their home, their humble abode, and looking for the smoke? See, they wasn't looking for the smoke that we got.
It was on site. Deonna said this shit is on site.
Yeah, she said that it's going down right now, and it fucking went down right now. So I love the energy. I loved all of this. I was already hyped to see these ladies go one-on-one at Bound for Glory. This did nothing but amplify that feeling. It's going to be great. This segment was great. I feel like the match at Bound for Glory is going to be great. Again, I hope that there's a slight possibility of them having a hardcore country match, if that's what we can call it. No, Why not? Why not add a little bit more fuel to this fire that they've been
That's a good
having for
idea.
the past couple of months?
That's a good idea. A hardcore country
Country.
match.
That sounds yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. Like let's do it. Let's make it happen.
Yeah. That sounds like a fun match. Now on to the main event. But before we get to the main event, we got to talk about some news, and it's not good for Sammy Callahan, who earlier today was jumped by Musa Morrissey in the back, and they seem to have fractured his ankle. Sammy Callahan will not be around until spring 2022. This is a way to write him off because he did actually fracture his ankle during a match, I believe.
Yeah,
So he is going to miss a few months, unfortunately, because Sammy's always good in Impact, and him and Eddie as a tag team was something I was really looking forward to. But we could always go back to that. There's no rush for that. So you know, uh, well wishes to Sam Callahan. Hopefully he heals up soon and he heals up good. But we got to go on to the match, and it's Eddie Edwards taking on Morrissey in a street fight. This is revenge for Morrissey killing Alicia Edwards the other day, a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And before this, Eddie Edwards is backstage, says this is the land of the misfit toys, and he's the biggest misfit of them all. And he's gonna end this once and for all. And he's coming for Moose next. Well, Eddie, I don't know if you could end this once and for all when you're getting a wet floor sign broken across your head. I don't know if you could
yes.
see it. If you look really close, you see a flying yellow piece of wet floor sign just flying into the abyss of the impact zone. Uh, just crazy. He really hit that. He hit him
Yeah.
really hard with that shit, and it shattered. That piece flew really far. But good shit between both men. Just a good destructive match. Hot start using trash can lids early. Smashed wet floor signs over each other as he attempts a suicide dive. But Eddie hits a suicide dive eventually. Uses a nice replica TNA belt from the crowd on him. You don't see that much often. Getting items from the crowd to use on him. Uh, he throws Eddie into the stairs face first at one point. That looked pretty crazy. But Eddie trips Morrissey into the stairs to cut to commercial. When we come back, they're brawling in the ring. Eddie finds a chair wrapped in barbed wire, but he gets beat up before he can use it. Morrissey is about to suplex Eddie Edwards through four chairs, but in comes Alicia Edwards with Kendra, the kendo stick, her kendo stick, and she distracts Morrissey while Eddie Edwards takes advantage and hits the power bomb through these chairs. He beats down Morrissey with the Kendra, the kendo stick, and then before he hits the Boston Knee Party, Alicia Edwards holds up the barbed wire chair. He hits the Boston Knee Party 1, 2, 3, but then in comes Moose, that piece of shit, and
Mm-mm.
he kills Eddie Edwards. Morrissey gets up. He holds Alicia Edwards. He forces her to watch as Moose demolishes Eddie Edwards. He puts a chair around Eddie's neck and then hits him a few times with a stair chair, throws him into the pole, and the heels walk away, standing tall while Eddie Edwards is getting attended to. He looks like a fucking human pretzel by the end of it because he's so mangled into the chair. They intertwined. They became one. Eddie is the chair now, and just a great way to end this show. I mean, just top from top to bottom, this show was solid. The action was good. The segments in between were good. We got a little bit of everything, the comedy, and to end the show like this with the heat,
Yeah.
that's good booking, brother. So how'd you feel about this, Ness?
This was a fucking car crash, just like how we expected it to be. Uh, Again, this is pretty much turned into a blood feud between again, like between the males. Once you put your hands on a man's wife, it's a blood feud. I don't care what you say. We already had beef, brother. Now this it went from rare to well done. So that's where we're at right now. Again, the match, some crazy spots, a lot of violence. Again, it's just what we would expect with everything that happened with Moose and Morrissey, how they did Alicia Edwards at fuck, what was the paper we just watched?
Victory Road.
Victory Road, yeah. So everything that happened at Victory Road, it was going to lead to something. It had to come down to this. They got Moose last week. Sammy Callahan and Eddie Edwards. Well, again, speedy recovery to Eddie Edwards. I'm sorry, not Eddie Edwards, to Sammy Callahan. It sucks because that tag team was becoming something, like, again, these guys are like Batman and Joker, and then they were like finally working together. And as soon as that momentum started rolling, it comes to a screeching halt with an injury to Sammy Callahan. So much respect and much love going out to Sammy Callahan. Can't wait for him to come back. Hopefully we can pick up this feud, when that happens. But yeah, again, this match was brutal. There was a lot of back and forth violence going on. Again, that wet floor sign across the head of Eddie Edwards.
That shit.
That wasn't no gimmick, brother. Yeah,
No,
that shit
man.
wasn't no gimmick whatsoever. So I like the fact that Eddie got the win because I felt as though he needed to get, some type of comeuppance back on Morrissey. But that finish, far as the post match, like I'm confused. Like I literally have no idea where they can go with this because one, Sammy's out, so Eddie doesn't really have any backup at the moment. Again, who knows when Eddie will be back. I doubt he'll be back next week or next 2 weeks. He'll probably make a return for like sometime for Bound for Glory to be back. But after the shit that they put him through tonight, he's not gonna be back next week. So it'll probably be a few weeks of Morrissey and Moose talking their shit.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm here for it whenever it happens because that shit was crazy. The match was brutal. And like the post match was even more brutal. So now I'm just I'm waiting for things to play out. I don't usually wait for things to play out with my wrestling because I've been conditioned to WWE's way of letting things play out, and I know it's not going to be great.
Just be
Letting those things play
disappointed.
out,
let
yeah,
down.
just to be disappointed. So I like to rush everything. Like, no, I need to know what's happening. I need to know what's happening. No, I want to see what's going to happen with this storyline.
WWE is like this bad woman, like, damn, you got yourself a dime piece, and you're gonna take her on a date, and she's giving you the vibes, and she's chilling, and she wants you, and she's showing you potential, and she's showing you that she wants to give you that loving, and then you get to the door, and she gives you a hand job, and that's it, and you're so disappointed.
It tells you that she's on her period.
Maybe a hand job is too much. WWE's like a peck on the cheek.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just
And
ruin
then tell you,
everything.
she doesn't give it up.
They ruin everything. Yeah.
And then goes, fucks your friend.
Never puts out, yeah, and then fucks your brother, and then fucks your older brother. Like, damn, bitch, you like you couldn't show me no love. You showing the next man. It's all good, but some good comments in the comment section. I'm glad Morrissey got better and is wrestling for Impact. Me too. He kind of fits there. Like he just feels like a now he's like a actual. I mean, Impact wrestler. Like he fits. He fit. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm glad he is in the best shape of his life. He looks mentally healthy. He looks good. He moves. He's been moving good. He's been putting together good matches. He's in there with guys that could work and carry him and work him through a match. And he's good at playing his part. So I'm glad he's succeeding right now. Slamming Sammy Bearcat Joe. Hopefully Heath will get a good pitch. He is looking good, maybe the best condition he has ever been in. To be honest, I forgot to mention that he does look like he put on some muscle.
Yeah.
It looks like he's in good shape. So hopefully he can stay healthy, man. Because I like Heath.
Yeah.
Like Blue said before, he got kids. That shit hits the heart, Eddie and Ken Shamrock gonna be the new mismatch team against Moose and Morrissey. I'd rather throw up, eat it, and then throw up again. Even though I love Ken Shamrock, in a tag team capacity, he's not too bad though. So I guess
I could work with that.
Can't wait to see Bray Wyatt, aka Wyndham Rotunders, to show up at Impact Wrestling. I'm actually with that.
Yeah,
I
hope so.
I mean, you know me. I'm a Bray, aka Wyndham Mark. So hopefully he finds some success anywhere he goes. But I wouldn't mind seeing him at Impact. I personally would think he'd be cool as the Dark Order leader, but that's neither here or there. But guys, we got to thank everybody at home once again for sitting through with us for another live episode of Blunt Impact. We got to remind you guys to follow us, the True Heel Heat family, at True Heel Heat, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Engage with us. We will engage with you. This is a family. Be part of the family. And becoming part of the family entails subscribing to the True Heel Heat YouTube show. Leave your comments. If you watched this late, you didn't catch us live, leave your comments anyway. Let us know how you felt about the show, about our show, about Impact Wrestling, any of your thoughts. Share this video with whoever you can. It doesn't matter who you share it with. And of course, hit that bell for the notifications so the next time we go live, you're notified and you're not late to the party. Because we light up early, we're never tardy. Oh, I'm just
Oh.
full of fucking bars today. Send me his $10 super chat. I'll give you a full 16 right now. Too much, too much. What about Bo Dallas? He's missing in action. I believe Bo Dallas is in the farming business now.
Yeah, like
So
real estate, yeah.
or real estate, yeah, or like I believe, but I believe who's he married to or engaged to?
I don't know if they're engaged, but he's
Or
with
he's
Liv
with
Morgan.
somebody with Liv Morgan. I think they have a
Yeah.
farm too, and they're starting like a fucking like a agricultural company or some shit. I don't know. I thought I read some shit like that, but hopefully he's growing weed. That'll be cool. Frantic World, good live stream, guys. See you on the next one. Thank you for joining us, brother. Always good to see you. We will see you guys next week. Ness, tell the good people at home where we can find you.
You guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at skinny__Kravitz, right here on the True Hill Heat YouTube channel, one half of Fusion Environment with my man, Stat King, the man of 1,004 numbers, where we review MLW Fusion and Ring of Honor. You can catch me on Blunt Impact, Joints and Jabronis with my man, Chris G. We review Impact Wrestling. Go live every Thursday after Impact Wrestling. Will this be our new time, 10:15? Or 10:15, 10:40, somewhere around there. It depends on how we feel.
I
You
like
know,
10:15.
10:15,
10:15 feels
our
like a
new
better, yeah.
time. Catch us 15 minutes after. Hey, it works for me as well. 15 minutes.
Yeah, if it
Because
works for both of us,
instead of waiting the 40 minutes when I can fall asleep, I'm not going to fall asleep within 15 minutes. So
there we go. We guarantee that you're awake.
I will guarantee to be awake. 10:15 every Thursday, we go live reviewing Impact Wrestling. You can catch me on NX3 reviewing NXT 2.0. Once again, live every Tuesday. Myself, Chris G, Romeo Anthony Colon. A new time, 10:15. We'll be going live. It's gradually, slowly. What other words am I looking for that mean the same thing as this? Slightly, a tad bit getting better. It's not there yet. This week was thumbs in the middle worthy from the OG panel. It was still a thumbs down from our special guest, the beautiful Miss Chrissy Love, the princess of the True Hills. Since it was ladies' night, we had our lovely True Hill princess join us on this episode of NX3. She gave it a thumbs down, and I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at her.
She was not having it.
She wasn't. She was not having it. It was a thumbs in the middle for us because we've been reviewing it and it was better than the rest of the shit that we've been seeing. But for her, it was a thumbs down. And again, I can't disagree with that. But here we are. If you guys don't want to watch NXT 2.0, we're here to review it for you. So just join us live in the live chat every Tuesday, 10:15 going forward. The Roundtable Rebel, catch us on the roundtables. Yeah, I think you're gonna plug True Hill Heat 145 with this.
Oh
So
yeah.
I'll let you
Don't worry, I'll
do
plug
that.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
But for of course, first we got to thank Miss Chrissy Love for joining us NX3 on Tuesday. And speaking of Miss Chrissy Love, if you want to see her again, you could see her tomorrow, live 12:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with SP3 as they do the Dark Side of the Ring review. I believe this week is Onita.
Yeah, like FM,
It,
Onita
the
or
FNW.
FMW. Yeah,
Here we go. It's here. We got, oh, we don't have it. I thought we had the Dark Side of the Ring. We don't even have it. But yes, we're going live tomorrow. But we do have a few other things going on this week. We got Friday Night Warriors. I don't know if it's number 6, but we got Friday Night Warriors coming up. We had NXT, NX3 25. That was Tuesday. You can also catch that. And this Saturday coming up, we got Dutch Mantel on True Heel Heat 145. That should be a fun one. Uncle Dutch usually saying some wild shit. Hopefully he says some wild shit on True Heel Heat. We love it. We love Uncle Dutch. It should be a good time. But yes, you could also find me at Chris G. I'm sorry, at True Heel. I don't even remember my fucking own handle. At True Heel, Chris G. I've been off Twitter the last couple of days. I need a Twitter break sometimes. You can catch me on Instagram though, True Hill Chris G. I just put up pictures of my daughter. She's cute. Don't try to rob my pictures. I'll find you and slit your throat. Facebook, don't fucking look for me. Probably won't accept your friend request because Facebook is personal. It's for friends and family. I'm slowly trimming the fat every day. Every day it's somebody's birthday, you fucking delete it. I don't know you. Happy birthday. That's your gift. You're off my friends list. True Heel Heat YouTube channel every Tuesday. NX3, you can catch us around 10:15 the same time as Blunt Impact Live every Thursday from now on. Me and the 3-time baby maybe making champion Ness. We're on both shows. Romeo Anthony Cologne's with us on NX3. Friday Night Warriors, you could usually catch us where we watch Rampage and Friday Night SmackDown, of course. And then the roundtables and Impact Plus specials that we always cover. So be on the lookout for those. Yes, and I plugged the True Heel Heat. I plugged everything. So that's it for this episode, guys. We will see you guys next week for the three-time baby making champion Ness, the tag team partner, my brother, for our good co-host Mary Jane. I'm your boy Chris G. If you like this video, I appreciate you. If you dislike this video, I hope your dog shits on your rug. Have a good night.